Hi all folks, this is Max from ZenoMax.com. So we're going to install Ubuntu on my just rooted Nexus S. So first we're going to put it into USB on storage mode, alright? And then we're going to go onto our computer. Next, this is my SD card, and also I'll have the two files. If you have an aftermarket ROM, you probably don't have to install BusyBox, but I'll have links to it. You need the busybox.zip and the ubuntu.zip. So I've unzipped it to Ubuntu folder and the BusyBox folder. First go into BusyBox, right? And just copy the two files into the root directory of your SD card, alright? And then for Ubuntu, we're just going to copy the whole directory over to the root folder of our Nexus S. So it's going to take like 5 minutes, so I'll be back after this is done. So once you got those files copied over, let's go back to our phone and turn off the USB storage. Oops. Turn off the USB storage. Alright. And then make sure your phone is in go to settings, applications, development. Make sure USB debugging is checked on. Alright. And then make sure you have drivers installed for this. So what you can do is you can go to control panel and then go to hardware and sound, device manager. I've already installed it. Make sure under ADB interfaces you got something. I just installed HTC driver, which works fine. What you can do if it's not installed, you can do update driver, browse my computer, let me pick a list, and then have disk, and browse it to the folder where I'll have links to the drivers for HTC. It works fine. Just pick the Android USB, and then OK, and then you can pick my HTC, and then let's install the driver. So you're all ready, set to go once you have all that. And we're gonna go. No, don't restart it. You don't need to restart it. Go to start, search programs, files, type cmd, open up a command prompt. Let's zoom into there. Zoom into there. Right, and then you should have your SDK installed with the ADB files. You probably did it sometime before, but if you don't know how to do it, you can ask somebody. No, I'm just kidding. You can go download SDK from the Google SDK, Android SDK. Just Google Android SDK and download it. The zip file, unzip it, and now we're gonna go to CD Platform Tools, where there's the ADB. Do ADB devices. Oops, ADB. Sorry. ADB devices. See, you got 3030. So our device, the HTC driver, works. So we're gonna do ADB shell. All right, and then we're gonna go just do SU just to make sure we're in root mode, and then we're gonna go CD /SD card, and then we're gonna run this install BusyBox just to make sure you have it. You might have it installed, but I found that the rooting method for the Nexus S, if you have it just stock ROM still, you won't have BusyBox. So I made this simple script. Just do sh install busybox.sh, and then you'll get some kind of error, but it'll install it. And then after that, do cp and enter. And if you get something like this, that means BusyBox has been installed. Now you're ready to go. Go to cd Ubuntu, right? And do sh. You only need to do this first time when you run it. sh ubuntu.sh, alright? And then after this, all you have to do is type boot Ubuntu from shell to enter the Ubuntu console, right? And voila. So we have Ubuntu right there. Thank you very much. So let's do apt-get update to install the update the packages for Ubuntu, and we'll install TightVNC really quick and run it off our desktop. We do that, and we go apt get install type VNC server, right? And then say yes. And this will install the type VNC so we can access the current Ubuntu running on top of your Nexus S via any kind of VNC client such as type VNC on my desktop, right? And then let me look at the instructions here that I wrote. Alright, so it installed, I think. Wait, what did it say? Okay, well, I think that's all done. You can skip the LXDE if you want. We just need to do export user root, right? And let's start it at that. Type VNC server dash geometry 1024 by 800, and then let's just do 123 123 for password. No, say no. So our VNC is running, so I'm gonna go find out. I'm gonna try to connect it from my desktop. I'm gonna do if config, which will show you the IP address. Now, I don't think I can get through the. This is actually my broadband address. So I'm gonna connect it to Wi-Fi so I can get a local address via my. Let me connect that real quick. I'll be back. Well, I'm getting some kind of errors with my Wi-Fi. I'll try it later. I think it's because I rooted it. But we can go down. We can just put it on our phone, just like we do it all the time. Go to the market. Oh crap! I didn't sign up for the Google thing. Hold on. Sorry. So I got the market here. We're gonna go search for VNC. Android VNC. Yep. Go. Now it's syncing, so it might be a little bit slow. Actually, it's not too bad. Install. Okay. See, it's actually updating everything right now. Sorry. It's still doing pretty good. So our Ubuntu is running, so we're gonna close this. We're gonna type, let me see, are we still on? We're gonna type something, just whatever for the nickname, who cares. Our password was 123 123 123, and address is localhost, so that's 127.0. Oops. Sorry, I'm at an awkward angle here. 1 dot. Oh no. 0.0.1. 0.1. Okay. And then port is 5901. And then we should be voila connect. There you go. So we connected to Ubuntu. Also, you can change the disconnect. You can change the colors to 24-bit. So if you want 24-bit, and see what's actually this one's way more zippier than on my G2. I think could be gingerbread effect. Maybe not. But you can also connect it to it if you have your Wi-Fi on and you find out the IP address of this phone on your router, then you can connect it from your desktop. And you can do it over broadband if it wasn't on T-Mobile. I know on Sprint you can. There's no firewall, so you can get through it. Like on an HTC Evo, you connect it remotely from anywhere in the world, which is cool. But this Firefox is taking forever to load. Anyway, that was how to install Ubuntu. Play with it. Oh, there you go. You know, so it's working off the stock ROM. All you have to do is install BusyBox, and I'll have some more hacks. So see y'all later. Subscribe. Check out nexushacks.com and also androidlinux.com. That's my new site, androidlinux.com. See y'all later.